Hello, Wolfpack. We hope you're decking the halls in blood because this is the top 5 video games set on Christmas.
And I'm back, Wolf, the actual creator and main host of this channel.
Boo!
Yes, considering that Catastrophe has taken over most of the lists, this one is one that intrigued me, so I thought that I'd come over. So we'll start off with our number 5. Number 5 is a game I haven't played before, but I'm currently playing the first edition of it. It is known as Bayonetta 2. Yes, it got a sequel, and also Bayonetta is going to be added to the new Smash Bros. DLC. Why? I'll never know. So basically, it starts off with Enzo and Bayonetta are Christmas shopping. Gee, that's good. Then angels attack, because why not on this festive holiday known as Christmas, with the Lord send down his angels to hunt a witch. Clearly he has his mindset. Anyways, after that fight, Jean somehow loses her soul during the battle. Good job there. So Bayonetta must now travel to Fimbulventor, or something like that, where she meets Loki, a kid who is also the good half of Acer, god of chaos, to help get Jean's soul back. Some masked sage is also watching over Bayonetta and trying to stop them at the same time. Gee, this is very confusing of a story already. In fact, halfway through this, I didn't want to continue reading it, because it just got worse and worse. Although this game did add a new thing known as the Umbran Climax, which at a full magic gauge strengthens your attacks and combos for a short period of time, as well as gives you regenerative abilities. Somehow you have to fight Acer, god of chaos, who then goes back to his masked sage form mid-battle or something. I don't really know how it all goes out. And then the game ends where somehow your father was in it, he dies, then his evil part. It's a really confusing game. I'm not going to try to explain the multiple worlds theory to a child. So, with that out of the way, we move on to our number 4. Number 4 are somewhat more classic games. They are either Metal Gear, the original one, or Metal Gear Solid 2. Very old retro games, and apparently they take place around Christmas season. The first one takes place during Christmas time, like pretty much on Christmas, where Solid Snake is rushed out by Big Boss to destroy Metal Gear. Yes, and throughout that he has to battle bosses known as Shoot Gunner, Machine Gun Kid, Fire Trooper, Coward Duck, Arnold, and Big Boss himself. Okay, wait, did they actually read the boss names for this game? I mean, they're so dumb. How could anybody come up with this and think, genius? The second one, however, tries to do better, using the same classic stealth system with sort of more classic graphics at the same time. In this, Snake must travel to Zanzibar land, because there's no country called Zanzibar already, where he must rescue the Dr. Marv. In that, the bosses of that are Black Color, Running Man, Red Blaster, Ultra Box, later named the Four Horsemen, and Predator, as well as Night Sight. Even more dumber boss titles. Okay, what company titles their soldiers like this, or who creates children with these names? Man, they didn't. I'm so glad that Konami got better with Metal Gears. However, Dr. Marv is actually dead due to the torture caused by the captor of it, who turns out to be some guy known as Gray Fox, who is in a Metal Gear, which then gets taken down by Snake. And then Big Boss comes back, and Snake must battle him with an aerosol can and a lighter, making a makeshift flamethrower. Gee, not like the Snake we know, who uses guns, grenades, knives, his own hand, and the Snake Eye to go through battle. Clearly, we all remember the aerosol cannon lighter tactic used by this awesome soldier. However, the graphics are bad if I compare them to today's standards. But back then, they were actually pretty good. And it is a classic stealth game, so I'm pretty sure Catastrophe would like it if you would play it. So, that way, we move on to our number 3. Finally, a game I can actually sort of be somewhat proud of. Although the one before it probably did better, this one is known as Resident Evil 6. Yes, the game that a lot of people hated when it first came out because it introduced multiple storylines that overlapped for like one scene or something. However, only the beginning of the game is during Christmas, The rest of it takes place in like June 29th of 2013. So I'm going to talk about the beginning. In it, Jake Mueller, son of Albert Wesker or some shit like that, is on the run from authorities who are trying to test his blood for antibodies to manufacture a cure for the T-virus. Selfish bastard. Sherry Birkin is sent in to sort of extract him, and they have to fight Yavos. Yeah, it's a weird title. While they are in Edonia. Okay, wait, Edonia? That's another fake country, but can't they really just come up with actual countries? I mean, Resident Evil is supposed to be somewhat more realistic. Somewhat. So, while this is going on, Chris Redfield and Piers Navas are set in some other country that we don't know about. I think it's China. And while they're just doing routine soldier stuff, Ada Wong attacks them, infects the rest of their squad, causing Chris and Piers to kill all of them, sending Chris later into an alcohol-fueled depression. Boy, man, Chris has gotten worse. However, Sherry Birkin during the extraction has gotten Jake on some sort of helicopter, which appears to be sabotaged by Ustanach, the recurring boss throughout the game for their storyline, and also they get captured by Ada Wong, of course. So, that out of the way, move on to our number 2.
Number 2. The Walking Dead Season 2. Although the date is very unclear because everybody's lost their sense of time and date in a world ravaged by zombies, number 2 is said to take place in winter, and Christmas is used as a theme in the second episode, but we don't know exactly which day is Christmas Day. However, there's no doubt about that this winter is full of a lot of monstrous occurrences. They're fighting for their lives against zombies, you know the drill. Clementine is your main character. She's surviving with group to group and trying to assemble a family. However, an evil man named William Carver is after them with his own squad because he considers that the group running away is a part of his family, and through some crazy idea he believes that they'll come back to him. But The Walking Dead Season 2, although not as good as the first season, is of course stuffed full of lots of action, and of course our favorite Clementine fighting zombies and evil people who want to hurt her. Definitely the idea of Christmas going around there, huh? However, it does have a lot of drama and a sense of togetherness, testing whether Clementine's faith in her allies will remain strong in this Christmas time. And finally, we reach our number 1. Arkham Origins. Although not as good as Asylum and City, just because it wasn't as good as the first two doesn't mean necessarily that it's a bad game. I actually found this game the greatest. In fact, on my Xbox stats, it said that this was the game I played the most of. And why shouldn't you? Because it's a very fun, addicting game. However, the setting is on Christmas Eve until the Joker appears at Christmas Day, exactly at midnight. The game is full of 8 assassins hunting after Batman, Batman taking on the Gotham City Police Department, and Black Mask, the mob boss who is believed to have a vendetta against Batman and trying to take him out. Definitely one of Arkham's funnest games, a lot funner than Arkham Knight in my opinion, and it does take place on Christmas and it heavily uses the design of Christmas, and you even throw thugs through Christmas ornaments and all that stuff. Arkham Origins is definitely one of the funnest games on this list and the most addicting because it presents a lot of fun activities such as Batman usually hunting after villains, taking on enemies, Predator challenges, combat challenges, and of course a lot of collectibles that foreshadow Batman's future enemies. The only downside is that lots of Batman's villains are missing from this game about Origins, all except Batman and the Joker, who are the only 2 major characters necessary to Batman's stories. But a good game nonetheless, definitely worth playing on Christmas, because it definitely gives you that warm Christmas feeling as you beat the Joker half to death. Here are some honorable mentions that you might have wanted on the list but didn't quite make it in. Saints Row 4, How the Saints Saved Christmas. I know it's weird saying this, but this DLC actually touched upon Christmas, and of course it's played for laughs because it's the Saints saving Christmas. We don't know anything about the Saints Row series, so we'll apologize for our ignorance, but this was definitely a good DLC that deserves some recognition on our list.
So I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and to all of you out there, Merry Christmas, or Happy Kwanzaa, or whatever ever.
You forgot Hanukkah.
Hanukkah was like last week.
Uh-huh. Well, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and we hope you enjoy these games in this time of year. This has been Wolf and Friends Gaming. We hope you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and join us for future lists. Goodbye.